Welcome to Loleventvods. Watch the highlights of today's First Stand 2025 matchup.
I'd rather see Ivern shielding on an 80 carry that does high damage.
Yeah, just under 85% win rate. That's crazy. Even crazier is the fact that last year, hold on. Now a lot of damage on a Delight who flashes away. KC still following after the HLE support, gives him the thumbs up, keeps on walking away. They interrupted my fun stats. Has already been denied. Zeus with the HP advantage over Kana. Narbar charging up to about 80% right now. KC needs to be aware of this if they really want to try to fight here. Instead, Yike just going to walk up
It's
and meet Coco.
Yeah, man, like we've had so much Fearless recently that I haven't thought about it. But yeah, it's goddamn Corky is here. Run from it, hide from it.
Dreaded, it arrives all the same. Yep. Here they are. Yeah, so you know, get cozy, get comfy. I like the chairs that we got here at Lol Park.
It's kind of comfy.
Being able to sit down during the game is great for a Corky is here. I just basically exhaust myself.
That makes sense.
And I can fall asleep. But right now, a lot of damage onto Targamas here, who's still only level 5. Tried to make the outplay flash, but Viper rears his fangs. He's ready for it.
And securing first blood. That's going to be a dragon as well. HLE already have a 1.2k gold lead, have secured every early game objective.
Has the opportunity to do anything with an ulti or something. He's still just barely level 5. Now Targamas here in mid wants to set up. Zeka in some danger now, gets swept to the side by Vladdy. Zeka flashing away from the root caller, needs to survive the additional pressure from Yike, but Daisy is fast with the Trigger Seed shield. The slow into the knockup is there. Zeka's gonna get caught and KC get one back.
At the very least, KC are able to get on the board. Nice angle from Targamas to set up for the play. The Yike assist means that they're able to get
Secures the buff, now the blast cone over the wall. Again, the arrow onto the Alistar, and there's no ulti to try to save him. A defensive headbutt to try to escape, but it's not gonna happen, and Peanut gets this one.
Just the level advantage that Hanwha Life have mean that Targamas is gonna lose his life once more. He had so he decided even if he did flash, he wasn't gonna be able to live. One grub has now been secured.
Yep.
I think it's gonna be difficult for KC to stop them getting 6.
And grub number 2, there we go. But Daisy is ready to approach. Looks like HLE is going to decide 5 is fine. Nope, never mind. Peanut wants to jump back in and try to fight for it. But Yike lands. Nice sidestep there on that arrow. Viper wanted to go fishing with it, see if they could maybe pick the KC 80 carry. That pretty much guarantees you get the dragon for free. But
look at the positioning here, Flowers. You'll notice that in the mid lane, Hanwha Life have the push again. This is going to force Kalist to go the long way around to catch that wave. And now numbers advantage in favor of HLE.
Yike stepping back away from it. The brushes still placed down in the river. Daisy summoned up. HLE still with control over the objective. Curtain call opens up. There's no arrow to try to stop it. Redemption comes down. Peanut backing away from that one. Dragon's gonna get very low to smite range here very quickly. Peanut needs a little bit more damage. And the Drake goes the way of HLE. Targamas in the middle. Massive double knockup. First kill goes the way of KC. And HLE has to disengage. Viper and Delight looking to run away. But the root caller's ready to chase him. Viper does not want to go any closer if he can help it. Targamas about to drop low. Maybe might just die. A little bit more damage will get it done, and it's a 1-for-1 here with the supports. Viper still running. Kalist with a flash in. Viper shut down. Zeka shut down. KC trip.
I mean, yeah, this Jhin definitely hurts. And the range from KC is proving to be very difficult for Peanut to handle.
Yeah.
Even if the Maokai ultimate comes through, they have easy follow-up thanks to the Jhin. Targamas acting as that front line, looking to connect the stun.
Yeah, Delight and Viper moving forward. Viper going in after Kalist. Needs more damage to kill the Jhin, and he takes him out. Now Targamas is going to be your next target as Yike is about to die to Peanut and Zeka at the same time. KC, they wanted a fight around this hair. Found his arrows into Targamas yet again, forcing the defensive flash out of the Alistar. We talk about how KC drafted this pick despite the fact that it results in a losing lane because they need him for engage. Forcing the defensive flash on that Alistar makes any following team fight so much more difficult. It makes it so much harder to find that angle that you need, and it means that HLE are going to take Drake number 3 uncontested.
Soul point at a tower that needs to be knocked down.
Whoa. Kana wanted to get away, but Peanut doing a good job stopping the TP. Takes a ton.
They commit to the play on the bot side of the map, cross-mapping the play on the top side. A nice stun comes through onto Kana, and even though Peanut does lose his life...
All over the Otacon pit. Zeus not around here anywhere. Targamas jumping in, immediately followed up. Delight is already down before he could do anything at all. KC are going in. The Maokai ult for the escape route for the rest of HLE. KC with a killer instinct. Jump in there and make it happen. Now they're going after the Otacon itself, but Zeus has arrived to the fight, and the Narbar's charged. KC still trying to commit to the objective. The Scuttlecrab's taking the damage a little bit, but now KC, they're about to drop. Zeus into the middle of the fight, but he's not ready to transform just yet. The first kill on Targamas. Now the Otacon, the target for HLE. KC still hanging around, trying to see if they might be able to contest. Yike here on the front line, wants to smite fight. Viper's all alone, he's gonna be careful, but Kana's got no ulti. Zeus in the back finds the wall up, he's gonna be shut down by Khalid. But Viper and Peanut are going forward. It's so many kills for Viper. There's no hope for KC.
Place to fight, but Viper and Zeka make it look so safe. Their positioning is fantastic. They're able to sidestep everything, and KC being attacked on all sides flounder and are not able to come out on top.
Wow. Big win there for HLE after it looked like Ocean Soul to go to HLE. They don't want to allow that permanent regeneration, which will just create a nigh unplayable game state around any sort of a neutral standoff. But here comes Zeus. There's no Narbar though. Keep that in mind. This is huge for these team fights. If Zeus jumps in, he's just going to be tiny. HLE going after the Drake. It is secured by Viper on the Ashe. Yike having to run away, but a big engage coming out from Vladdy. They've managed to take down Viper. Vladdy's cutting it out. Zeus is already dead now too. HLE are scattering, and only Zeka's left alive to deal damage. Yes, the Ocean Soul went the way of the Korean team, but it looks like KC might have just found exactly what they needed. Another triple kill for Kalist
to clean up the fight. 8-1 is the scoreline of this young AD carry, as the Baron is going to be secured for KC.
Zeka taking the opportunity to get whatever he can in the meantime. The tier 3 turret in the bottom lane is his target, but KC securing this Baron. Yes, they lost the Ocean Soul, but they are gonna get something massive in trade. Again, this is KC finding a moment where everything seems to be steadily marching away. It's been huge. It's been what's keeping KC in this game. Now, a lot of damage on Delight. The curtain call opens. KC trying to get themselves away, but now the potential punish right back onto Vladdy. He's in some danger as the damage pours out, and Vladdy's first to die. Zeka goes on a killing spree. There's no way out for Targamas. Unbreakable will or not. HLE, hold the line.
I know the expression has been used of the wind is taken out of the sails. It's Hanwha Life on the push.
Kalist has to be so careful here, but Kana doing a great job. Jumps in over the wall to punish Viper and Zeka. They thought they had the angle there to kill the KC AD carry, but Kana...
0.6k in KC's favor.
Red Bull Baron power play about to run out here. Only 15 more seconds until it expires. Arrow from a long way away. Not going to get a whole lot of value out of that one. Zeus in some danger off to the side as he scraps with Kana. Targamas forced to use the Unbreakable Will now. Knocking Peanut right back into the team. HLE is going to go ahead and lose their jungler. Kalist is dominating, but Vladdy is down, and they've also lost Targamas. Kana's the next target, flashing away, trying to survive, but another TP is ready to answer. Zeus is looking to cut off the escape for KC. Kana's going to teleport to save his own life, but Zeus is in hot pursuit of Kalist. He misses the first boomerang, but he catches it on return. He doesn't want to chase the mind games against Kalist. He steps away from it, while Zeka is returning to that bottom lane that he opened up and win this game.
Here we go. The bot lane being pushed in by Zeus. Zeka there to catch the mid wave. He does have TP to regroup with his team. This is dropping fast.
Elder Dragon down to 8,000. HLE ready to challenge. Arrow flies out. Damage onto Targamas here at the start. He's frontlining for now. A lot of damage on the Peanut. Public execution flies in. KC's already found the first kill. But what about the objective? The Dragon secured by Yike. A massive three-man shuffle from Vladdy. KC are getting it done. They find two, and they want to get another. Viper with a sidesteps as Zeus interrupts Kalist. And Zeka flies in, but it's not enough. The Elder is making the difference. Zeus finally gets the shutdown. KC, they got... The bailout changing a lot there.
Goodness.
As HLE back onto the map.
KC were going to win out there.
Oh, nice jump in from Kana yet again. The public execution finding the target. Follow up with a deadly flourish. Zeus trying to get away here. The redemption ready to heal him up. Zeus goes mega just in time. Zeka jumping in to protect his top laner. KC don't have the damage, and they threw the kitchen sink at him. Now everybody wearing blue is stuck in the mid lane. Meanwhile, their base is being torn to shreds. HLE looking to push Nexus. It's Viper and Delight. Zeus has made the TP in as well. Vladdy immediately teleporting back to try to save the game as Peanut will fall to Yike, and the pressure is not enough to end it all the way just yet.
My goodness, HLE. I can't believe that Zeus was able to survive that. The damage just wasn't quite enough. I really think we're getting another Elder.
It looks like we might. I mean, you still do have to weather this push from HLE if you're KC. There's a lot happening right now. Still 30 seconds left on the Baron. HLE on the push again. Delight with a defensive flash. Viper with a nice sidestep. Curtain call opens up. Viper eats the first shot, but now a redemption ready to heal up the HLE health bars. Fourth shot makes its way onto Delight. HLE are about to have double super minions in every single lane. Even if the game does not end here, it is a painful defense now for KC. One Nexus turret remaining, but that's it as KC scrambles their defense. The Baron about to run out here pretty soon as HLE keep the push going. Peanut's gonna lead the charge. A lot of damage on the Targamas at the very start with Renata ulti over the top. KC though doing a great job staying alive. Health bars still topped off. This defensive battery of the Ivern, the shields, the heal.
Kana.
The arrow fires, Kana gets caught, trying to flash away, but Peanut is ready here with a twisted advance to follow it up. Kana wants a defensive public execution. He survives, but that is flash.
Acts as a wall that KC have to break through.
Targamas with a very early unbreakable will. He goes in, he catches Viper. The carry from HLE is dead. Kalist with the kill. For Zeus. KC are saying, all right, we're going for it. They're gonna be Gen the Elder, Vladdy, and Kana both with a TP available. Vladdy, a lot of damage here on Zeus, forces the Sterex out of him there. Delight and Peanut trying to make the fight happen. Delight uses the ulti there from Renata, doesn't get a lot of value out of it. KC will earn themselves an Elder Drake as Delight now trying to retreat down the bottom side, should be caught. I don't see any way for Renata to get away from this. Targamas is first to the scene, and with Kalist nearby, it's another pop, watch him drop. Regenerating like you're talking about, one inhibitor already back. KC taking the blast cone, trying to stop this. Make it so there's no opportunity for HLE to come in and contest, but Peanut's ready to go. Arrow flies in. Baron and Elder at the same time.
Kalist.
Okay. Keep your eyes on Kalist. Keep your eyes on Kana. The public executions have hit the target so many times this game. Zeus, critically, the Gnar transformation already happening before he can get his recall. KC, they want to use the Elder and try to find something crazy right now. Daisy underneath the turrets, here for the Nexus. She's going to go ahead and die immediately. KC, still on their push. Baron enchanted minions. Nice handshake there into Vladdy, but he jumps back away. Curtain call firing off. They want to try to use this to secure a kill there with the Elder, but the execution isn't going to happen. Zeus coming in from behind, but the Gnar has no bar. Zeus needs to be careful about this one as he gets rooted up. Public execution right back on top of him. Zeus is dead. KC with a 5v4 in the enemy base. Viper loses half HP. The Elder no longer active, but the Baron still got 90 seconds. HLE are now the ones missing a Nexus turret.
KC have the Nexus of Hanwha Life in their sights. The TP is going to come through. They've got another minion wave. The Elder may have fallen off, but they have 5 members.
HLE have to defend 4 versus 5. Targamas with a Hex Flash. Not going to find the angle here for the headbutt pull. Zeka, half HP. It's the death of Peanut, thanks to Kalist, as Viper stays alive for an extra second, but the man needs a bailout. It's not going to be in time. KC stand tall, but they have not done it just yet. A triple kill back over to Zeka. Kalist versus Zeka. The bullets in the air. KC have done it. Gods can bleed, and KC take us to game 3.
Unbelievable! 3 inhibitors down.